Hey guys, it's Mike from Spotted Creek Farm. Today we're going to talk about chicken coop roosts. Do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button. That helps us out a lot, helps our channel grow, and that is something that we are really trying to push right now. Thank you. Alright, chicken coop roosts. They're very important to your chicken's health. What they do is help you maintain a clean coop, and that helps prevent chicken diseases. Okay, chickens like to roost high. They do that because they like to get away from predators, number one, and they like to get away from parasites or lice, mites, things like that tend to be on the ground, and that gets them up away from that. Your chicken roosts, what you need the way that you calculate how much chicken roost you need is you need 8 to 10 inches of roost per chicken. Okay, more is better. If you want to go 12 inches, great, but 8 to 10 is kind of a standard thing. If you have bigger breeds of chickens, you can go bigger. If you have smaller breeds of chickens, go with the 8. Chickens will crowd together in the roost during the winter, keep each other warm. My turkeys are coming. The turkeys will crowd together in the winter, and they'll keep each other warm. Okay, and so the roosts serve that function as well. In the winter, it helps the chickens keep warm. If you're using a round bar, okay, make sure your diameter of that bar is about 1.5 inches. Okay, round bars, in my experience, are better, but the reason you need 1.5 inches, at least 1.5 inches diameter bar, is the chickens will grab onto the roost, okay? And when it's cold outside, what they'll do is they'll lower themselves, they'll literally sit on their own feet, okay? And that covers up their feet and keeps their feet warm, okay? If your bars are too small, the turkeys are coming. They'll sit on their hands, but they'll only cover the top of their hands, and their fingers down here will be exposed. Okay, and so what can happen is they can get frostbite on their fingers, and they can be injured. Okay, the other thing too, don't use a metal bar. Metal conducts that cold right into the chicken, right into its feet. Use wood or something like that. We use on our farm, we use wood. If they are really wide and flat, they're going to have to be cleaned regularly, just like your coop. You can do it on the same schedule as your coop, but what will happen is the chickens will poop on it, and you just need to make sure that keeps clean. And turkeys are 5 feet from me at this point. As far as the spacing goes, if you've got one bar here, you want another bar 15 inches over and 15 inches up. Okay, so if you're going at 45 degree, you want 15 inches over and 15 inches up. That is a 20. If you're laying your roost down, that's every 21 inches. Okay, that on a 45 degree angle, that's every 20. It's like 21.25 inches. Okay. You want to locate your roost away from the nesting boxes. You want them higher than the entry to the nesting boxes, and if at all possible, on the opposite side of the coop from the nesting boxes. Okay, that way it gives them a place to rest and sleep and that kind of thing, and it leaves the chickens who are nesting, it gets the traffic kind of away from them, is basically what it comes down to. It separates those two areas. Chickens have horrible night vision. Okay, so one of the things that you can do to help them is you can put a little bit of light in there. You don't need a great big light, just a little LED, just a little bit of light, and it really helps them identify the roosts and helps them get onto them. Okay. If you have a bigger chicken, okay, as far as being off the ground, you want them, again, 15 inches off. 15 inches. We talked about that. 15 inches out and up. You want the bottom rung 15 inches from the ground. Okay. For larger breeds, you can go up to 24 inches, okay? Ideally, you don't want them jumping down from huge heights, okay? You don't want them 6 feet in the air because they jump down and they could hurt themselves. But 24 inches is kind of the max height. If you've got a bigger breed, that's kind of the where you want to be as the maximum height above the ground. The last thing is make sure for your roosts that you have 18 inches of clear space above the roost. Okay, because what's going to happen? They're going to hop up there. They're going to fly up there, and if you don't have 18 inches of clear space, bang their heads, hurt themselves, that kind of thing. So just make sure you have that 18 inches of clear space. The last thing I really want to say is we really appreciate you coming to our channel. We appreciate you liking and subscribing. We appreciate you hitting the notification bell and taking all notifications. It helps us immensely. We really do appreciate that. And as always, we appreciate your comments, views, and your support. I mean, we really do. This is kind of a fun thing for me and the rest of the farm. We really enjoy it, and we just really appreciate you coming and watching. Y'all have a great day.